good evening, good day, wherever you might be. I wish you guidance and protection as you move through your life and through your day, each and every day. Good day, good evening, and I am the Nattyral Guru on the Nattyral Guru YouTube channel. And tonight I just come to have a chat, to have a talk, because there are things that are going on in the world, and somehow, and I'm not sure if it's just the media and the media's assumption that people are kind of ignorant, maybe a little stupid, I don't know. But it would seem as if the actual things that are going on in the world are not being addressed, right? People are chasing side things and the real human tragedy that's been going on for 2,000 years on this planet at its height, right? The murders, the conquering, the enslavement. I mean, I am not understanding the society today. And I'm sorry if I seem like I'm a little, because in my conversation, I'm just trying to analyze the mental progression or the mental um, slowing down, inhibited mental, and the limits of the physicalness, the limit that is on physicality, material, right? Now, I was just watching a show about the cosmos, and um, and in the cosmos there are distances and there are cosmic forces that are out there that are just. The gentleman at the end of the video said that we just have to admit there are things we don't know. This society, rather than tell you they don't know all of a thing, they go ahead and invent things off of their limited knowledge of what they think they know, and then administer that whatever it is to the population. But they don't really have a grasp on true reality, real reality, human reality, the earth's reality. He says that scientifically they can prove the earth has a heartbeat and a pulse. And it's been around for about, what do they say, 260 million years. And every time the heartbeat beats, there seems to be an extinction. The Indian writings say there's a day of Brahma and a night of Brahma, and then the night of Brahma, there's no life on earth for a while, and then it comes back. So there are things going on this earth that I am a little apprehensive because the people that are in charge, the people that are responsible to bring you um, the news of the society and what is actually going on, is being manipulated and controlled by whatever entity there is, right? So we're being limited in how we think. I mean, we were already limited in how we think because this society is based on materiality, right? Everything material. How far it is to that sun, how far it is to that star, galaxy. It's a physical, right? Look. They're using their eyes, right? But as they say, right, with the eyes, you can only see a small spectrum of the actual light spectrum. It's much wider than that, right? So, with the eyes, with the thinking that comes from only what I see, that limits thinking to only what is seen, right? They take a telescope, they build a telescope, the telescope gives their eyes a longer perspective. They create telescopes that can launch into the sky, into space, but it's still their physical eyes they're extending. Everything is material based. Now, ancient Kemet cannot be explained by those who represent reality by only what they see, right? Because they can create a false narrative, right? The city on the hill, and that may describe 30%, 40% of the population. The rest of them they're not any city on the hill, they're in the garbage dumps, right? So people who think by the view that is only what you see, right? You hear them. Oh, there's no such thing as ghosts, and there's no such thing as paranormal. You know, what is normal to a material being, para, is something that is on, how would I put it? It is unthinkable, right? It is unthinkable to the material mind because the material mind has four corners, right? Like a square. It's not a circle. The thinking of a material mind is a square. It's not a circle. Now, you have people that existed way, way before these people ever showed up on the earth. But these people, because they've conquered the mind of the human inhabitants, war of the worlds, they take them over, right? Because they've conquered the minds of the inhabitants, we have been somewhat way dumbed down to the material realm alone, right? We've been beaten into the material realm, world, right? Those who were capable of building great civilizations were reduced to planting and picking cotton, right? The material world shrank the mind into only material. Famous Bob Marley song says, they materialize your every wish. But he says, woe to the downpresser, because they eat the bread of sad tomorrows, right? So now the cosmic energy and the cosmic forces are awakening the new neural pathways within the human mind. It's awakening them. So you'll find the young people are becoming aware of certain things in their conversation. Why? Because in that new reality, they have to have a language that is sufficient to that reality. Now, electronics is trying to meld with that new coming reality. But a person who commits crime, they say must get caught. Now, it doesn't work all the time. But what ends up happening? They will die. So there's an equalizer no matter what, right? So even though not everybody gets caught, everybody dies. So being caught now is, it states you have to then make recompense for what you were caught doing, right? So now, the cosmic forces are not biased, prejudiced. They have no human emotion. They are what they are, what they are. That's it. And there are things that are going to happen upon this earth because the negative vibration that has been occupying the spaces on earth are not going to be existent. They're going to stop existing. And it's just time for it. It has nothing to do with anything of human whatever, right? Because if it really was up to humans, it would have changed already, but it's only gotten worse. Much, much worse. So, we are coming into a time where the negative energy is fighting to remain. And the more the negative energy fights to remain, is the more the negative energy is going to kill